Hello and welcome. I am the Organizer Advisor, your organizational advocate to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. Let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Lisa Winfield. I am a certified professional organizer and a certified professional life coach, and my goal is to help you create the life that you love. Now, we are 9 days into our 90-day total life transformation process that will culminate on December 1st so that we are relaxed, ready, and able to embrace the upcoming holiday season for sometimes the first time. So my goal is to help you really be able to engage in some happiness over the holidays. So in order to do that, we need to get organized and get our home cleaned and guest ready and holiday ready. And we're doing that through our organizational strategies, which I call TOGAs, which are today's organizational goals and activities, as well as every Nook and Cranny cleaning. So I just want to take today, fabulous Friday, September the 9th, to do a recap of what we have already accomplished. And then we're going to talk about our TOGAs for today. So we have organized, cleaned, purged, and stored in an organized manner our toiletries, medications, vitamins, our cleaning products, our exercise equipment, all of our personal care appliances, our linens, and our makeup. And the reason I selected to work on these first is two reasons. One is because these are areas where we get product overwhelm, and we have a lot of clutter in these areas, and we have a tendency to become very overwhelmed, and it feels very chaotic. So we are going through these products, purging what we need to, using the almost empties so that we can recycle. Here are the almost empties that I completed using this week, and these are all going to be recycled, but that's just, look at all that clutter that we're getting rid of out of one cabinet. But I was able to really use those products. Then also, we're going through these areas in order to create our beauty bins for our daily health and beauty routines. This is going to help us transform and enhance the way we look and feel. So while we're talking about our beauty bins, we're going to go through our daily health and beauty routines and the bins we have created to facilitate using them. So on Mondays and Fridays, we do our facial skincare. That's our facial skincare bin. And since today is Friday, go ahead while you're working on your TOGAs, your organizational goals for today, give yourself a facial. Then also on Tuesdays, our mani-pedi days. So we created a beautiful mani-pedi bin. On Wednesdays, we have deep hair conditioning day where we deep hair condition so that our hair is healthy, because that makes us feel good. On Thursdays, it's extra dental health, hygiene, whitening day. And then on Saturdays, Fridays are facial days again. And then Saturdays are our outdoor exercise, family fun with pets, loved ones, and friends. So that's the day that we dedicate to get outside if we can and get a little extra exercise. Now, on top of our daily health and beauty routines, we also engage in some daily health beneficial routines, such as hydration, exercise. We're up to 20 minutes a day now. Then we also want to take vitamins and supplements if you subscribe to that practice, and our eating clean so that we enhance our health from the inside out. And we also take time for meditation, prayer, stillness to calm our mind and calm our body. Okay, so we have accomplished all of that, and now we've embedded these health and beauty routines into our daily kind of life framework. But we also organized our linens, cleaned and created a calm and serene linen closet, and then we started every Nook and Cranny cleaning with bathroom number 1. So that's what we have done in 9 days, and that's a significant amount of enhanced life enhancement strategies. Okay, so we have those kind of under our belt. We're making progress. We're starting to feel more effective. Now we're going to start on 2 goals today. Goal number 1, our TOGA number 1, is to every Nook and Cranny clean the same way we did bathroom number 1, we're going to focus on bathroom number 2. So that would be a great time to give yourself a facial. You want to wash that shower curtain, clean the bathroom really well, get everything organized, organize the cabinets, make sure your towels are folded neatly, make sure it's an inviting, uplifting space, make sure your light bulbs are light and bright with white light so that when you walk into the space, it's uplifting, it's clean, it smells fresh, and you can think about ways that you can enhance that space with some paint, maybe new colors, bath mat, some decorations to make that an inviting space for your daily preparations and health and beauty routines. Okay, so that's TOGA number 1, every nook and cranny clean that bathroom. So check out yesterday's video. That takes you step by step through the entire process. Now we're going to start on another area of overwhelm in our home, and that is document organization. This is the piles of paperwork that tend to collect on the dining room table, on the dresser, on the kitchen countertop, on the top of the refrigerator, stuffed in drawers, by the entertainment center. We have piles of paperwork which are ineffective for us to be able to find the documents we need. So we're going to start creating a filing system that's effective and manageable, and we're going to begin to file those piles. But today, our focus is going to be on our important documents. Now, our important documents are documents that we would possibly keep in a home safe or a safety deposit box. And this is going to be your birth certificates, the vehicle titles, apartment leases, legal documents such as marriage certificates, divorce papers, adoption papers. This could be your life insurance policies, your home insurance policies, your passports, social security cards, all of those documents that you need that are super important. I call them critical documents. These are documents that you need to rebuild your life in the case of a catastrophe such as a flood or a fire in your home. And what I like to use is a binder system. I have a binder that I keep in my home safe. Now you can use a document safe or your home safe that's larger, however many items that you store in your home safe. But if you're going to use a document safe, you want to make sure your binder fits in there. Now, the reason I use a binder system is that I keep all of these documents in this binder in order to be able to access, grab them, and go in the case that there is an emergency exit from my home. These are all the documents I am going to need to absolutely rebuild my life. So let's talk about how to store them. The first thing is I like to use these page protectors. And that way, and I put a piece of cardstock in each one so that they're not so floppy. They're easier to manage in turn. So I keep a page protector for each type of document. So these are like my vehicle titles. Then I have my my birth certificates, social security cards, my passport. This is my vaccination records, marriage certificates. These are adoption papers, divorce papers, legal papers, any insurance documents, home, life, health, whatever you need in order to rebuild your life needs to be housed in this binder. I store this in my safe. In the case that I have to exit my home in an emergency, I can grab this binder. Now, a couple other tips I want to mention. Home safes may be fireproofed for a certain number of minutes, and some of them are waterproof. But if you, for extra added protection, I keep all of my important documents, such as my passport, in zip top bags. And you want to make sure they're very securely zipped because you want them totally waterproof. This is in the case of flooding or in the case of a fire and the fire department douses your home to put out the fire and your safe gets wet. If it leaks, you have all of your important documents stored in zip top bags. I use gallon size. It holds all legal size or the regular standard 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper. And that way, if there is flooding or there's water damage, my documents are safe and secure, and I can then use it to file claims, rebuild my life, or have access to the records that I need to do any kind of legal business in my state, or if you have to register for school or have to provide your Social Security card. Now, a couple other things that I want to mention. In the case that you need a birth certificate and a Social Security card for each member of your family. So if you don't have these, you need to contact the Department of Vital Statistics in the state in which you or your family member was born. They will issue you can do this online, and if you need it expedited for an extra fee, they will expedite it. But you need an official copy from the Department of Vital Statistics in the state in which you or your family member was born in order to use it as a legal document. Now, if you have one that was issued by the hospital, that is not a legal birth certificate. Now, I don't know if it's ever happened to you that you take this in to register a vehicle, or, to get a driver's license, or whatever you're using it for a passport, and they look at you and say, that's not an official document. So if you need to get a copy of a birth certificate for you or a family member, your children or your spouse, you need to contact the Department of Vital Statistics in the state they were born. And you can Google that online, you can access the information, and then you could submit, and they will send you an official birth certificate. Same thing for your Social Security card. If you don't have an updated Social Security card, such as you've been married and you need to have your name changed on your Social Security card, you want to go ahead and contact the Social Security Department. Now, I do that process in person because I don't want to send that information over the over the web or in the mail. You want to make sure that you are working from a secure site if you are doing anything online. And then for Social Security, I like to do that in person because there's a Social Security office near you in the town, or a larger city where you live. So you can do that in person, but I like to, I just don't advocate doing that online or mailing in information through the mail. So again, you want your vaccination records, you want to update that, talk with your doctor, make sure you're current on all your vaccines, and like even when was your last tetanus shot. Make sure that you're up to date and you have a record of your vaccinations. Any kind of legal document, again, this is going to be marriage licenses, divorce decrees, could be adoption papers. I particularly like to have my life insurance policy, my home insurance policy. In the case that I have to evacuate my home, I can have all the information from my insurance company, my insurance agent, contact information, so that I can file a claim as soon as possible. Okay, so let's just recap our togas for today. We are going to Every Nook and Cranny Clean, bathroom number 2. So check out yesterday's video on the YouTube channel or my Facebook page, The Organizer Advisor, and you can look up yesterday's video on Every Nook and Cranny Cleaning September the 8th. Also, we want to create a home evacuation, emergency evacuation, important document binder to keep in our home safe, document safe, or if you prefer, a safety deposit box. So those are our togas for today. Don't forget your facial, and remember to exercise, hydrate, meditate, take your vitamins if you subscribe to that practice, eat clean, and take time for yourself for your health and beauty routine. Okay, I thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to see you tomorrow, and until then.